Hey guys, it is Charles Almighty Wraith of Game Warriors Gaming for a Cause, and this is our top 5. This month, our top 5 is going to be our favorite shooters. Now, let's get this started with some honorable mentions. The couple of them that we chose for our 5, we had a couple of them that we felt like we needed to give an honorable mention, such as GoldenEye and Aerosmith Revolution X, and Red Faction. Now, the reason why I bring up Red Faction is because when it first came out, it was one of the first ones that I remember having a destructive environment, and I was notorious about blowing holes in walls or in the floor to create a trap. Now, if I did it in the wall, I'd go out there, I'd start a firefight with someone, take off running, get them to chase me, and duck off into the hole in the wall, and as they pass by me, get a headshot. And then obviously in the floor, they'd fall in the pit, and then I'd just shoot them from above or throw a grenade or something in there. I enjoyed it, but my friends did not exactly enjoy it. So anyway, enough about our honorable mentions, and let's get into our top 5. Coming in at number 5 is Doom, the 2016 edition of it. Now, this was one of the ones that I was highly anticipating. Not a fan of reboots or anything like that, and when they started talking about that they were remaking it and getting it, although I was excited about it, I was hesitant on it. But it did not disappoint, and I enjoyed the story. What little bit of that I played of it, because I got into the snap map part of it, creating maps for Game Warrior events and everything, and kind of just went from there. And I actually even used this feature to do a presentation at work one day to present my business plan and everything. Very unique. I enjoyed it. I still enjoy it. Now, I love watching at tournaments the people playing the survival map, especially. Just seeing how long they can survive before, they get destroyed. So, really enjoyed that one. Now, on to number 4. So, at number 4 brings us Gears of War 2. Now, usually I don't like third-person shooters, but Gears of War franchise has definitely changed that. Now, the reason why I chose Gears of War 2, we played hours upon hours of this when Game Warriors first started in my house, with it being just stuff amongst friends and everything, playing the different modes. But we also spent countless hours in the Horde mode. Loved it. Still to this day, one of my favorite franchises. It surpassed a lot of my older franchises that I enjoyed. And like I said, considering that I don't like the third person perspective, it's really amazing that this is one of my favorite shooting franchises. So that's why we chose it to be our number 4. Now, moving on to number 3. And our number 3 is not your typical shooter, but as a kid of the 80s, this was our introduction to shooting. I love this game. I enjoyed playing it because it had no end. You just played and played and played, and I really enjoyed the fact of being able to, when you were playing two players and stuff like that, where you could take that controller and you could control the duck while the other person is playing. Now, I enjoyed doing that, messing with my sisters and stuff like that, making a duck do very sporadic movements and stuff. Now, the one thing that I always hated about this was that stupid dog. Yeah, that dog. The one that just sat there and laughed at you every time you made a mistake. You missed the duck, it got away, it laughed at you. So much to the point I really wish there was a way to shoot the stupid dog. But there wasn't. That didn't mean that I didn't try every single time, even though I knew that it wasn't going to do us any good. So now, on to our number 2 spot. and that is Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I enjoy the Black Ops franchise, period. Still one of my favorite franchises of the Call of Duty series. But this one holds a special place because of me and the Game Warriors when we first started doing the charity events. At one of, I think it was our second tournament when we were setting up, me and my brother-in-law stayed up there till about 2 o'clock in the morning, uh, testing the systems and everything. Really, we were just playing zombies until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, just because we were enjoying ourselves. Um, and then the other thing was playing. One of our events that we did was a Call of Duty marathon benefiting the endowment program, the Call of Duty endowment program for veterans. And what we decided to do at that time, I was working at a truck stop. Me, my brother-in-law, and my wife's cousin, we decided that the three of us were going to raise money by setting up and playing for as long as we could. Now, our plan was to try to do 24 hours. That did not work out due to us not being able to take the time off of work and rest the day before and everything. But we did manage, or at least I managed to make 16 hours. Uh, Unfortunately, my brother-in-law got called out to work, and my wife's cousin he fell asleep at some point, and we were trying to do that, and we were also doing it as a feasibility to see about us breaking the world record. But the interesting fact about this is I did not know that you could do this. You can actually make the bots quit. So about 45 minutes to an hour into playing our multiplayer, because what we did was we set it up, no time limit, no frag limit, and we turned off the forced respawn. Um, did not realize that by doing so, that after a while the bots would refuse to respawn. Um, we were just trying to do it to keep us from respawning, so that way if we had to take a bathroom break or anything like that, we weren't being free targets. So we were playing, and about 45 minutes to an hour in, we noticed that the pace was dropping because there wasn't a lot of people in there. We chose a small map, put on a lot of bots, that way just keep the pace going, and that way we were less likely to get wore out. But come to find out, we started looking, and the bots slowly but surely started dropping out and would respawn. So we had to start over and turn the force respawn off and do the honor system amongst us, um, where we wouldn't be free targets to each other. But highly enjoyed it, and I don't know how many hours playing that game. Still one of my favorite Black Ops games. So now on to our number one spot. Now this one is definitely a throwback to the beginning of Game Warriors, and that is Halo 3. So now with Halo 3, we were able to do the Forge mode and create our own little uh, variants and everything. So we had fun with that. We also, one of the first Game Warrior videos that we did, we used the Forge mode, and uh, Lowtech recorded the gameplay footage of it and edited and everything, and had a blast doing that. And then, but my favorite memory of this is we would always, when we were doing the little tournaments amongst friends and stuff like that, I would be in the bedroom on my own TV, and then everybody else would be in the living room. So it'd be Sonya and uh, whoever else was playing, and they would all be working as a team to take me out, and then getting kills on each other here, there, and everywhere, sporadically trying to beat me. But um, the favorite part about that was I every time I'd get in a spot and I'd see Sonya, I would tell her, "Love you, baby," and she would stop dead in her tracks, and I'd get a headshot. Um, I enjoyed it. It frustrated her, but you know, it never failed. Every time I told her I loved her, she stopped, and I got a headshot. So, but you know, hours upon hours of playing this game, you know, doing different little uh, stuff in the forge mode, and you know, just playing the game itself, playing multiplayer. You know, we had a blast doing that. So that's our top 5 for shooters, and I hope y'all enjoyed the list. And we would love to hear what shooters you enjoy. Be sure to leave us a comment below and everything. Until next time, guys, this is Charles Almighty Wraith saying stay awesome. Hey guys, it is Charles Almighty Wraith and
Wrestler58
of Game Warriors Gaming for Cause. We really hope you enjoyed our video. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media outlets such as YouTube,
Facebook,
Twitch,
Twitter,
Instagram,
and Patreon.
And as always, be sure to like and share.
And subscribe.
Now, if you like any of the stuff that we have shown today, all of our products, there is a link below, somewhere below in our comment section, that click on it. It'll take you to our Amazon affiliate page, and you can order it and support Game Warriors all at the same time by doing your online shopping. Until next time, guys, this is Almighty Wraith and
Wrestler58
saying stay awesome.